set my sights on a enlightened life, and I trust you, and I know you.
Hi everyone, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to your reading. I am coming to you from my hotel room in Lake Chapala, Mexico. I traveled on my birthday on the 17th, did a concert on the 18th, and I've been getting my visa and going to appointments to get my Mexican temporal visa to be a resident here, part-time at least. So I haven't done a reading in quite a while, but here I am, ready to see what the Spirit has for all of us. I've only brought 2 decks with me, one oracle deck and my favorite tarot deck, which I know is most of your favorite tarot decks as well, because you tell me. Okay, let's see what the Spirit has for us today. What are the messages, Spirit? Okay, new beginnings, beautiful. You know, very light, colorful, magical, new beginnings. It's a 10. There are yellow flowers, daffodils everywhere saying new beginnings. Let's see what else we get. Beautiful card. It's like spring. It's like born anew after these long transformation rebirths we've been having that have been very, very intense. What else do you have, Spirit? I love this deck. Oh, see ya. Renewal, same colors a bit. Let me see what this is. I need my glasses, y'all. Hold on. You know how it is for me. That is a frog. I thought so. So she's about to kiss her prince here. That is a frog with a prince crown on it. How funny. She's a fairy. She has wings. These are all fairies, but you can see the similarity in these 2 cards. New beginnings and renewal. You have been renewed. You have been through, you know, Spirit is saying it's been dark. And the mind has been working with these energies, knowing that it can choose the thoughts and that the dark thoughts can be let go of, but it's also not been easy, and it's been an intense practice, and it's all worth it. And that's what the Spirit is saying right now. It's all been worth it. You are being renewed. You are renewed, and you're coming into a new beginning. I have to say, this is a 10 and a 20 on these cards. So it's not like it's all the dark energies have passed through yet. We know that. We've been going through this for months now, all of us joining here. Being reborn anew into something brand new. And as the caterpillar goes into the butterfly, we know that that is not an easy process. It's literally being liquefied. It's completely dissolving into nothing and surrendering to this transformation. What else you have for us, Spirit? I love this deck. There we go. A flipper. Miracles. What else do you need? Miracles. Okay, so that is what's happening. New beginnings, renewal, and miracles, and all of these cards have a similar glow to me. The rainbow, the prince frog, and the daffodils. There's some yellow in all of these cards. I can see the moon here. So when we go through moon energy, it's things that haven't been revealed to us before are being revealed to us. And also, you know, we are being helped to use our intuition with that moon energy, okay? So you are a student of, you know, really learning to follow your higher self, the Holy Spirit, divinity, following in every moment that which, you know, is presence, that which is awareness, which remembers to pause and ask, and then follows through in joy. The whole purpose of the journey, Spirit is saying, is joy. And it is a process until it isn't. So let's see what we get from the tarot. I have a couple of private readings here in Ajijic, where I'm staying, and I'm having a feeling that the cards will be similar in those readings as well. Who knows? We get what we get. It's very individualized, this awakening, but I'm finding that the energies are similar for most people right now, and that is transformation, rebirth, renewal, new beginnings, and trust, following the spirit in every moment. Paco is playing with my toes. He has a paradise pad under the bed here. Like there's a big mattress under the bed, and he thinks it's built for him, and he loves this place. So, all right, Paco. All right, Spirit, what are the messages? What other messages do you have for us? I'm going to give this deck another shuffle because those were sticking together. All right, here we go. Okay, we got it. The Hierophant, the Hermit, the Seven of Wands, Justice, Temperance, and the Four of Cups underneath. All right, so that goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. In your energy right now, I have the Four of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So you have been, as I said before, you've been practicing watching those thoughts that make you feel heavy, the patterns in the mind, anything but the presence. You've been watching, and I can see this is you in this bubble of soft pink, receptive, open light in the Namaste position. These wands represent the doubt thoughts coming at you in all different colors. So, there's nothing new under the sun that's come here to scare the shit out of us. Basically, we had an earthquake here the other day. So our practice here is to really concentrate. Just remember, our practice is to remember that we are spirit, that we are eternal, that we are children of God, and that our time here is temporal. We are passersby. So we are in a practice of saying no to those thoughts that are not loving, to the Hitler in the mind, or the victim that plays out in the mind, or whatever it is for you. You are practicing that, and you are getting very good at it, okay? And that was your energy, okay? And this is renewing you. That's what this card was laying on top of this card. Renewal. It is renewing you. It is training your mind to only choose thoughts of love, and it is renewing you. So that's why you're coming into a new beginning, I can tell you. You are bored with, this was the other card, remember, that we had in your energy, the Four of Cups. You are bored with the thoughts of the ego. You are like done. Look at this woman here. The cups that are in front of her that she sees, she's like, I don't want these anymore. I made them with the ego. I want to co-create with spirit. And spirit is saying, I have an answer to that prayer. And here's a hand offering a new cup. The thing is, you haven't seen this yet. See, she's looking in the other direction. So you're not, that's what the moon represents as well, something hidden. You're not aware that there's a new cup being offered to you now, or that's going to be offered to you. You're not aware of that. But in the meantime, you're like this, watching your thoughts, watching your mind, and choosing thoughts that keep you in alignment with God, love, truth, and spirit. It really is beautiful energy. You can feel these new beginnings. It says with the new beginnings card, I pulled out the Hierophant and the Hermit, which is a 5 and a 9. 5 represents change, and 9 represents one step away from completion of a cycle. As you continue to go within, like this little girl on the mountain, she has gone up these stairs, and she has evolved to a certain extent in her journey of awakening, and she has been enlightened to some extent. As you can see on this card with the Hierophant, he has just been lit up with the truth, divine mind, God. This is from really practicing this bubble of energy of I'm defending my mind against ego thoughts. Paco, stop. I'm defending my mind against, that is the proper use, the one proper use of defense. To defend your mind, I can't say it, to defend your mind against the ego thought system. You're doing it, and this is, your mind is being lit up with love. Lit up with love, and things are changing. Things are a-changing. You will need to continue to go inside like this. Call upon, the Spirit is saying, continue to call upon the light. Continue to ask for the light to light up your mind. Continue to be guided by asking the question, let me see this circumstance, person, or situation through your eyes, Spirit. Please reinterpret what I'm seeing that is making me sad or angry or upset or just not at peace. Give me a different interpretation. Light up my mind and my life with your sight, with your vision, with your holiness, because holiness just means to be whole, complete, certain, and sure. And you have a call to come into certainty and to live a life of knowing that you're cared for, safe, and loved, and it's coming in. Justice will be served, meaning that, you know, the scales are going to balance. The ego and the Holy Spirit, you know, this woman is smiling upon the shadow side of her, saying, yeah, I see you. I see you, but I am not letting you lead anymore. That is justice. You have seen that you can overcome the ego and not try to kill it, because you can't. She's not using her sword to kill herself, her personality self. She's looking upon it and smiling and saying, yeah, I see you. I do. I see you. But I'm choosing the Spirit. And the choice is in every moment to live a balanced and, you know, a balanced life, and call upon your angels who are with you. This card does represent Archangel Michael. It is temperance. And the Spirit is saying you are and have everything in you that is this angel. You have the ability to live as an angel upon this earth in peace and demonstrating what peace is because of the work you've done to overcome the ego self. And no, it's not completely dissolved, because while you're still in a body, you still have things to learn, or, you know, at least to share. But with these two cards, you have miracles. So, I mean, I'm really, really hearing, and this is such a beautiful card to get, you know, you're still seeing the ego in your life, in the world, but you know that you are surrounded by guides, by love, by your higher self, and you're choosing it. I can see that you're choosing it. And the Spirit is saying, expect miracles. Expect miracles and let miracles lead the way. You're worthy. I can't tell you how many times you need to repeat that to yourself. I am worthy of a peaceful, abundant, and loving existence. Let the energy of love and just feeling these miracles raining, you know, this is a waterfall, flowing upon your life. You know, let that be your motto. Miracles flow upon my life evermore. Find the one that works for you, but miracles are upon you. Choose to see them and choose peace. Choose light, choose love. You are worth it. Those are the messages I have for you. I'll see you next time.
And the presence of love is the how. Nothing I need to do now.